Right, 10 seconds in. Well, I'm not going to lie, last night, right, I went to an Indian, it was lovely, got too drunk and then passed out at 10:30 with the lights on. Just had to stop just for, couldn't breathe basically. What is this girl going on about? 1 kilometre done. What time did we do it in? 7:37. So I was basically like wider than I was tall, essentially. Oh my days. I swear they used to make us run a mile at school and it wasn't this bad. Gymshark are looking for a new athlete, which gives me an opportunity. They posted on their Insta that what you need to do is use the hashtag Gymshark66 between now and March and commit to new habits that will sort of make your life a bit better. And if you can do that, and if they notice you, and if you engage enough, and if you show progression, show that you're inspiring, you could be the next Gymshark athlete. If you're new to my channel and you're thinking, what is this girl going on about? Then hello, I'm Aimee May, and in 2024, I lost 70 pounds. I'm 4'11", which I'm sure my subscribers are sick of hearing about, but that means that the healthy weight range for me, according to the NHS and the BMI, is 6'8" to 8'11". So I am now a healthy BMI. In January 2024, I weighed 188 pounds or 13 stone 6. And then this morning I weighed in at 118 pounds or 8 stone 6. So that is exactly 70 pounds lost in 2024. It is quite strange looking back to exactly a year ago. And I am very glad that I did take progress pictures, although I do wish that I took more, especially in January. I think because I hated my body and I hated the way it looked, I couldn't bear to look at it. And I also think because I've started so many diets in the past and failed and lost weight, gained weight, lost weight, gained more weight, I didn't know if I had the faith in myself. I don't know if I thought it was actually going to happen this time, and here we are. Even now, I wouldn't say that I'm a big fan of my body and the way it looks, especially with the loose skin. The stretch marks don't bother me as much. I have shown you my loose skin in the past, I'll show you again. But I think at the same time, it is what it is. And I'd much rather be in the body I am now and a lot more confident and a lot happier than 188 pound me. 188 pounds and 4'11", guys. I think my BMI was 38. So I was basically like wider than I was tall, essentially. So even though I'm not a huge fan of the way that my body looks at the minute, I'd take it any day over, you know, where I was last year, both mentally and physically. And also I do think it's important to show people the reality of extreme weight loss. You're not going to lose 70 pounds and then suddenly be snatched and have abs and have muscles. It doesn't work like that. If you didn't see my YouTube short earlier, then I'll put the clip here. That was basically me in January last year and then me this morning before I did my little workout. In truth, I've only got one pair of Gymshark leggings. I've only bought one item from Gymshark, which was a pair of their leggings in the short, like the petite range. What I will say, Gymshark, is that I'm sure when I went on the website to buy those leggings, there was only 2 leggings that were available in the short. Like, how tall are your athletes? Are you not catering for these 4'11" girls? Because that's why you need me. You need me to show up for the small girls. When we start working together, that petite range needs sorted because my legs aren't going to grow and I deserve the exact same range as the tall girls. Now, obviously, I'm not completely delusional. I'm fully aware from scrolling through Gymshark's Instagram that I am not their typical athlete. I'm not, you know, everyone on the Instagram, they're muscly, they're ripped, and I'm out here with like little SpongeBob arms. So I'm not completely like, I know that I am not what Gymshark? I am not what Gymshark usually sponsors, but I could be. And I also know that there's going to be probably thousands of people from all over the world that want to be the one of the 2 next Gymshark athletes. But at the same time, like, you've got to be in the race to win it. And I can imagine that a lot of people who are already very ripped, very muscly, very toned, that basically have already hit their fitness goals are going to be looking at me like, what is she doing? You don't stand a chance. I get that. My biggest issue at the moment is that Gymshark don't know I exist. And in order to actually be a Gymshark athlete, they need to know who I am. At the minute, who's Aimee May? So what I need to do and what I plan on doing is post hopefully daily sort of vlogs on my Instagram and potentially TikTok. Both my Instagram and my TikTok are at Aimee May, just the same as my YouTube channel. And I'm going to post as much as I possibly can. Obviously, I'm going to be realistic because we all know that consistency isn't really my bag, but I'm going to post as much as I can definitely aiming for more than the once a week that they say, because I need them to notice me. I think at the minute I have about 40 followers on TikTok and maybe like 100 on Instagram, because I haven't really been using them. I've been focusing on YouTube, but I don't think Gymshark are going to be looking at YouTube, and they're certainly not going to be looking at my channel. So I'm going to post as much as I possibly can, try and gain as much of a following as I can, and try and get Gymshark to notice me. To be honest, I've been umming and ahhing about even going for it, because I don't know, does it feel like flogging a dead horse? I don't know, but I think I may as well try. And obviously, you know, the huge chance that I'm not going to become a Gymshark athlete, that's fine. I think I just need to give myself something to work towards, and it would be nice. Today, when I'm filming this, it's the 1st of January. And now, as we all know, this is the time for New Year's resolutions. And I remember every single year, my New Year's resolution would be like, oh, try and lose weight, and this, that, and the other. And obviously every year I'd try, I'd yo-yo, I'd go up, I'd go down, and I just feel like a big failure. I personally don't like New Year's Eve at all. Well, I'm not going to lie, last night, right, I went to an Indian, it was lovely, got too drunk and then passed out at 10:30 with the lights on. So I didn't actually see the New Year, but that's fine, because I feel like New Year's Eve celebrations are always disappointing. But I think that this year I can just truly say that I am actually really proud of the progress I've made. I was watching some of my old videos earlier, and I was looking at sort of just everything, like how I used to feel about myself. What I will say, I've gained so much confidence this year, it's incredible. I've achieved things this year that I never thought I'd achieve in my life. Like, I never thought I'd get down to a healthy BMI. I never thought I'd be hitting the gym 5 times a week and going to gym classes, and I never thought I'd be lifting weight. I never thought I'd be that girl, and now I am that girl. But now it's just time to be a bit more of that girl and get Gymshark to sponsor me. Also, I'm pretty sure Gymshark started in Birmingham, and I'm a West Midlands Ridge, so I think if they want someone that is potentially inspiring, to be fair, I have had some really nice comments that have said, you know, you've inspired me to start my journey, or like, it's nice to watch your videos, and that is lovely to hear. Like, I don't want to lick my own arse, but I have had several people tell me that I am inspiring. But I think now, I'm hoping that Gymshark meant what they said about uniqueness and about charisma and all that, and it isn't just about the followers, because we need to get them to know that I exist. I'll show you a clip of me in April, I think it was the 4th of April, when I started the Manjaro journey, and you can just see how nervous I was and how scared I was. And there's a few videos early on when I mentioned, I'm like, oh, I'm scared it's not going to work, and I'm scared. And honestly, looking back now, I could like almost cry. To be honest, I kind of felt like everyone was staring at me, even though they obviously weren't. But I think I was a bit embarrassed. But at the same time, do you know what I mean? Like, do what works for you. I am a bit nervous. I think I weighed 13 stone or 13 stone 1, something like that. So I started again in January. I'm going to hope for the best, because I am really nervous. And, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But let's just try it. So I'll show you how it goes. I've been up and down my weight my whole life. I've been thin, I've been obese, I've been it all. Do you know what I mean? I've yo-yoed every which way. In January, I was at my newest, highest weight. Because originally it was 5 years ago, I think my highest weight was 13 stone 2, and I lost about 55 pounds then. Put it all back on, of course, and more. I dropped 11 pounds, I got down to 12 stone 8, and then I put maybe about 5 pounds back on. I think the day I picked up my Manjaro, my first shot, I was about 13 stone. Obviously, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I'm not going to be like, oh, this is amazing. I don't want to speak too soon, but I am pleased. It's 5:32. I'm just about to leave for the gym. I don't know what I'm in the mood to do, so we'll have a look and see. Probably nothing, but you've got to give it a bash, haven't you? I literally had a dream that I ate a massive Toby Carvery, and then that I had a giant Easter egg. And when my alarm went off, I was dreaming about that. So, and I was gutted. I actually tried to go back to bed for another 10 minutes so that I could have that Toby Carvery one more time. But I didn't go back into dream world, unfortunately. I think it's good because you do feel quite, not alone, you do feel like we're doing something a bit different, aren't you? And everyone's got an opinion on it. Just like everyone's got an opinion on anything, especially when you're fat. Everyone's got an opinion. Just you existing when you're fat, people have opinions on it. Do you know what I mean? I've achieved things in 2024 that I never thought I'd achieve in my life. But that just begs the question, what more can I achieve? Like, the world truly is your oyster. That's what my mum always says. The world's your oyster. So now let's make it the oyster in Gymshark leggings. If you go over to my Insta, then today I'll be posting my pledge. I'll be posting the sort of first in the series of hashtag Gymshark 66. So if you hop along to the Insta, if you give me a follow, and yeah, if you just try and encourage Gymshark to sponsor me, that'd be great. Just try and get them to know that I even exist. That'd be fab. If you guys want to join in, you can download the Gymshark 66 app. No, not Gymshark 66, the Gymshark app. And on it, you can make a pledge to create 3 new habits for 66 days. You can start it whenever. It obviously doesn't have to be like January the 1st, but that is a classic. If you go on the Gymshark app, you can make your own pledge. I think you can choose more than 3, but there's a minimum of 3. There's one for nutrition, there's one for mindset, and there's one for fitness or working out maybe. So my 3 pledges that I'm going to try and make a habit of for the next 66 days and probably further are to eat more protein, read 10 pages of a book every day, and to do some form of daily workout, exercise, walk, whatever. I think that's achievable. I am flirting with the idea of doing dry January, but I kind of didn't want to commit to it. But I am flirting with the idea, so I might do dry January. Thank you all for listening. I really appreciate all of your support, and let's all positively manifest that 2025 is the year that Aimee May becomes a Gymshark athlete.